Greetings, Grapple fans. It's Mike Quackenbush on your Free Match Monday with a taste of what went down at our most recent live event, the 11th Hour. We streamed this entire event out live, worldwide, via the magic of CHIKARAtopia, and we kicked it all off with this match, the first ever one-on-one encounter between Missile Assault Man and the Proletariat Boar of Moldova. Watch it here, then jump over to CHIKARAtopia.com and watch the rest of the card too.
And if Missile Assault Man would have 3 consecutive wins, 3 wins in a row without any losses, he would accumulate the 3 points he needs and could challenge for the Grand Championship of Chikara. That Grand Championship will be contested later today here at the 11th Hour. It's our junior official, Jonathan Barber, is going to be in there, although, to be fair to JB, not so junior anymore. He's been with us for 10 years.
Still a junior, apparently.
The time flies here, Scott. The time it flies.
Hey, Daddy Cool, a Proletariat Boar of Moldova!
Wow, look at the Boar. The Boar recently has taken up Olympic weightlifting, and he's put on quite a large amount of bulk here.
2 heavy hitters set to go at it before a jam-packed Wrestle Factory this afternoon here in the northeast corner of Philadelphia. Our home base, our training center, the Wrestle Factory, hosts it all. It's going down live, whether you're here in-house with us or watching on CHIKARAtopia.com. Thank you so much for being part of today's live event, as Missile Assault Man, right off the opening bell, has landed a series of hard European uppercuts to the chest of the Proletariat Boar, Scott.
Yeah, just unloading now on the Boar, trying to bring the big man down. And that was not enough. Boar turning things around. Look at the power.
He just flung him into the corner with ease, showing off his power, the Proletariat Boar of Moldova. Oh, he swung too high with that clothesline, Scott, and he was met with a knife-edge chop.
Echoes throughout the Wrestle Factory.
Bounces off the concrete walls here on Wingate Street to those open-handed knife edges.
And now the big boots. Ooh, another big chop there.
He likes to use these long reports of strikes to wear down his opponents, but it's a reversal of the whip in center ring. Missile Assault Man hits very hard. He comes flying in, but there was no water in the pool as the Proletariat Board hits the turnbuckle very hard.
Oh, and a gigantic boot just crippling Missile Assault Man. Falls down in a heap.
He came sprinting in and met the upturned boot of the Proletariat Boar of Moldova, and you can see as he adjusts the cartilage in his nose, the damage has been done.
Proletariat Boar head of steam. Connects this time.
Shades of Sting with that great leaping stinger splash in the corner. Round and round they go, and where they stop, only the Proletariat Boar knows. It's in the center of the ring with a side slam. He needs to capitalize here. Cradle him up. He's got him for 2, and only 2, says referee John Barber.
Just a hair of a delay in going for that cover. That may have cost him the match just there.
Proletariat Board has got to stay on point. He's got to always be closing that gap between himself and Missile Assault Man. That gives him the opportunity to capitalize when those situations present themselves.
Looks like both men a little bit dizzy after that maneuver. Regaining their brain cells.
Right elbow found the mark in the breadbasket of the Boar, but the Boar was not going to tolerate that much longer. Headbutt on the back of the skull, and now a clubbering forearm blow across the breadth of the shoulder blades has rocked the Missile Assault Man.
Missile Assault Man just keeps getting up. He will not stay down.
He's got them all loaded up here. A couple moves from this position. The Boar will not get a chance. He's looking for the sharpshooter. This has become his signature submission hold, and the Boar knows it. Well scouted on the part of the Boar.
It's tough when you have a man as big as the Boar. It's very easy for him to get to those ropes.
What a show of agility from the big man. Came off the rope, swung too high with a lariat. From the waistlock now, he's caught in Northern Lights position. And this is the favored suplex of the Missile Assault Man. The Boar has been ready for everything he's thrown at him.
He's got him up.
We caught him. He's got him in that fireman's carry position.
Evil intentions on his mind. Oh, did you see the height of that?
Terrific Boar press up into the air. He came down chest first. And he's got a couple moves that he likes from that position, but I've never seen him use that one before, and I don't think Missile Assault Man has seen it either.
I'm really impressed with the power of the Boar coming in here. And now those big clubbing stomps to the spine.
He's going after the lower back. Really focusing his offense there and mocking Missile Assault Man in this manner. You know, we've seen Missile Assault Man. He likes to spell out his name for the audience. Yeah.
Just across the eye socket there. The Boar, his biggest fan at the moment.
That's probably true of anywhere he goes outside of Eastern Europe.
It looks like he's setting him up.
Also wildly unpopular in Belarus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just in particular that area?
Belarus, yeah. You know they have more millionaires per capita than any other country on earth. Weird but true fact about Belarus.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
He's got him up way high.
He's going to try that last ride style power bomb, and it did not pay dividends. Missile Assault Man rolled through. He set up the sharpshooter. He's got those gigantic legs.
He's got him
over. He really had a hard time keeping it secured on those long legs, and by straightening himself out, the Boar was able to fling Missile Assault Man off.
Again, the power of the Boar keeping him in this matchup. Woo! Oh, turns him inside out.
He came running right into that lariat. Earlier in the match, we saw how Missile Assault Man's momentum carried him into the boot of the Boar, and it just did the same thing there with that lariat. This could be all. No, only an ear fall registered for the Proletariat Boar, but before the final and fatal 3 count could be registered, Missile Assault Man lifted his shoulder off the mat, and this match will continue.
And you saw it took a lot of energy for Missile Assault Man to get that shoulder up. I'm not sure how much he has left in him.
He has withstood a lot of punishment. This has been a tour de force performance from the Proletariat Boar of Moldova. Bicycle kick found the mark, and that exchange did not end well for the Missile Assault Man.
Into the cover.
Oh, very, very close, but the right shoulder blade came up off the mat at the last possible second. Our referee, John Barber, making sure Missile Assault Man is still in this contest. Can he give a verbal okay to continue? He has.
The Boar trying to think of his next maneuver here. Missile Assault Man looking broken in the ring.
The Boar's doing the right thing by closing the distance, though. You'll see some guys, when they're trying to think of where they're going to take their offensive strategy next, they want to allow for that space in case they need it. But the Boar made a smart move there. He closed the distance, and that will prevent so many counters and reversals.
Yes, he's keeping on the attack, using these knees. Wait a minute. Missile Assault Man catches the leg.
He's got him there, that shin buster or knee breaker as it's sometimes known. And a second one to follow. He's going to start breaking down the legs. He's thinking about that sharpshooter. You can be certain of that.
Tries to take him into the middle of the ring.
Oh, crossface right across the jaw, and now he's grabbing a hold of him to wear him down. He's starting to think about that sharpshooter, and he knows the 2 attempts earlier, he had not worn the Boar down enough. He won't make that mistake a 3rd time.
He's got him hooked.
He's got him interlock front chancery and the cradle fisherman suplex.
Beautiful bridge.
Very nice execution there of the hold made famous by the late, great Curt Hennig under the name The Perfect Plex. That fisherman suplex has a great cradle in it, and there you saw it executed to perfection by the Missile Assault Man.
Missile Assault Man going to spell his name out. Look at him picking apart the joints of the Boar.
And focusing on the legs, of course.
Very wise. He's a very big man. You want to keep him off those feet.
Down on the mat, everybody's the same size, and Missile Assault Man knows it. He's giving up a couple inches in the height department to the Proletariat Boar. It is not to his advantage to let the Boar regain his vertical base.
The Boar, though, wisely moving to the ropes, trying to use them to help him wheel himself back up.
The Boar looking for a respite in the corner, but he has found little refuge as Missile Assault Man continues to press the advantage while he's got it. You can see him drawing a couple deep breaths, fatigue evident in his body language because the offense of the Boar has done its duty.
You saw that uppercut rocking the jaw. Big head of steam here. Oh, had it scouted.
Very well done there twice in this match. That did not pay dividends for him, and he turned it into a scissor stomp. Yet another move really popularized by Curt Hennig, going deep into that 90s playbook, which happens to be my wheelhouse for references.
I can see that.
Figure 4 leg lock, a tried and true submission hold. He's got it locked on the Proletariat Boar.
I like this move by Missile Assault Man. He went for the sharpshooter so many times, and it wasn't working out for him. Mixing it up now with the figure 4 leg lock. The Boar desperate, trying to get to those ropes, and he makes it.
Using that long body to reach out and grab the bottom strand, forces the break of the hold. And Jonathan Barber has ordered it. The Boar now trying to roll outside of the ring. He wants to create some distance for himself. And this is emblematic of the Boar on defense. Woo!
Oh, diving into the crowd there.
Rocket tope from the Missile Assault Man. And I don't think he's content with one, Scott.
Good for it again.
Well, he got caught in the fireman's carry position. What a show of power. And the Baconator out on the apron.
Unbelievable.
He lands on the hardest part of the ring.
Oh, you can see the anguish on Missile Assault Man's face there.
Proletariat Boar spent a little time on the sidelines nursing an injury earlier this season. He has returned with a vengeance and with renewed purpose. I have never seen a more vicious Proletariat Boar of Moldova.
Or a more powerful Boar. This is unbelievable strength on display here.
Yeah, great showcase for the Boar. He snatched Missile Assault Man out of mid-air in mid-tope, turned and delivered the Baconator right onto the apron.
The Boar could have gotten a count-out victory there, but I think he wants to make a statement here.
And maybe he's trying to send a message to his once and former stablemate, the current grand champion of CHIKARA, Juan Francisco de Coronado, who very unceremoniously dumped the members of the United Nations not all that long ago at King of Trios. Maybe the Proletariat Boar smells gold in his future.
Perhaps. He's got it set up. He's waiting for Missile Assault Man to get back to his feet.
If he gets up, the Proletariat Boar is going to try and gore him right out of his wrestling shoes.
The CHIKARA trying to will Missile Assault Man back into this.
He's really having a tough time getting back to his base. Oh, he was ready for him.
Attacks that leg that he's been working on.
Playing a little bit of opossum is the Missile Assault Man, and he used the momentum of the Boar against him this time. Will turn about his fair play, and the sharpshooter is applied. He's got it sunk in deep. I don't know how long the Boar can hold on. He taps!
That's it!
Assault Man picks up his second point here today at the 11th hour.
He's your winner by submission! Missile Assault Man!
Huge win for Missile Assault Man, live from the Wrestle Factory on CHIKARAtopia.com here at the 11th hour.